Hey guys, Scott here with the Gear Bunker again. Just giving you another quick look at a product that I just got this past week. This is from the Hidden Woodsman, as you can see right there, made in the USA. This is I think he marks it as like a 6x6 general purpose pouch. What I'm using this for, with respect to the article, is as a belt pouch, more or less a SERE kit that you can have on your person. That way, if you have to dump your backpack or whatever bag you're carrying, if you're on a hike or whatnot, and all you have is what's on your body, if you have this attached to you with the contents that I have in it, should be okay for at least one night in the woods. Won't be necessarily comfortable, but you'll be alive. So I just kind of want to go over the pouch itself real quick and the contents that I'm carrying inside of it. As you can see, it's roughly about a 6x6 square pouch, made in the USA. I believe it's like a 500 denier Cordura material. I think it's 500. Multicam black, obviously, one of my favorite patterns. And then you got a loop up here and a small loop down at the bottom here. Very kind of a low profile pouch. The way I've carried it is you could put a carabiner on here or here and kind of clip it to a belt loop or your belt. I found it to be a lot more secure, and it doesn't bounce around quite as much if I just kind of undo my belt and slide this through and let it hang actually from my belt as my belt's sitting in it like that. It just prevents a lot of back and forth, just unnecessary movement when you're hiking or whatever in the woods. And then it's more or less guaranteed to be on your person, whereas if you had a carabiner, you do have the issue here, it may come unclipped or something like that. I know that's highly unlikely, but if you want to reduce your chances of losing this, I recommend just running your belt through that top loop. It's a YKK zipper. It's more or less just opens right down the middle, and what I've got in here is just some necessities that would probably help get you through. We'll just pull them out, not necessarily in any order here. This is a Petzl headlamp. This is just one of their smallest headlamps they have here. It's just got a real thin headband there. It's actually pretty comfortable, and it works pretty well. You've got a bunch of different, you got the regular white light and red light, a couple different lumen options, as well as a strobe for rescue. But it all kind of just packs down into this nice small low profile package. Just helps keep the headlamp kind of weatherproof when it's not in use. So there's that. I think this is a lot better to have in there than a small flashlight, because you can be hands-free with this. So we've got that. And this is a small compass from Prometheus Design Works. I'm not sure if they have any more in stock. They seem to go pretty quick once I get them on their website, so go check out Prometheus Design Works. Compass comes with this nice protective rubber around it, and then obviously this little lanyard here that's built into it. But it's a nice general compass just to get some general direction. You're not going to do any crazy navigation with this thing, but will give you general direction to get out of a bad spot. Next thing in here, this is the Gerber Gator mate. This is the smaller version of their full-size Gerber Gator knives. I carried the full size in the Marine Corps for my entire enlistment in the Marine Corps. The thing never failed me. The grip is absolutely amazing on these. Just overall great knives for field work, hunting. So I carry the Gerber Gator mate in this kit just because it's a little step down, but tell you what, you still get a full grip on this thing for it being kind of like a mini version of the full size. You still get a full grip, and your hand's not going anywhere on that thing. So yeah, and this thing's under 50 bucks. You can get your hands on this knife. Made in Portland, Oregon. It's got Gerber's quality. The Gator versions of their knives have been around for quite a while. Like I said, I had the full-size version back in the 90s. 1993 through 97 is when I used it, and I still have it to this day. So go check them out. It's a great knife. The Gerber Gator mate's a perfect size for a small belt kit as well, so that's why I threw it in there. Next thing up is a few items for fire. This is an Exotac fire sleeve for a Bic lighter. This pretty much just gives your Bic lighter a weatherproof, waterproof housing to keep it in. Bic lighters tend to be susceptible to moisture and temperature, and this case from Exotac just helps to extend the life of that Bic lighter so that you have flame when you need it. And speaking of fire, we have a match cap from Exotac, and this is just a heavy-duty match case for your matches. I have UCO stormproof matches in there, about half a dozen. Those are great matches to have in a kit like this, especially in inclement weather or bad weather conditions. These matches are pretty much guaranteeing you a flame as well. So we got those there. Last thing in here is a product from Exotac. This is called their RIP Spool. This is kind of like a field repair kit. So wrapped around on the top here is, I believe, 60 feet of 30-pound test line. And then wrapped around here, as you can see, is 50 inches of duct tape. Both are very useful, the duct tape and the 30-pound test. You can use it for an impromptu shoelace. You can repair clothing, repair gear, fish, whatever. Make snares. The center of this, you have a sail needle right there, which can be used for repair as well, in conjunction with that 30-pound test line that we have on the end there. So nice little tool to kind of keep all your repair stuff in one spot. So this could be handy for many different reasons, especially if you're an outdoorsman, a hunter, or whatever. You're bound to have something rip, tear, stitching come loose. This will help you get that stuff back into working order so you can move along with your outdoor activity. And that's it. There's obviously some additional room left in here with this stuff in there. If you wanted to add anything else, I thought about adding some smaller pieces of like pine fat wood, just to give me another option for fire. But as you can see, all that stuff just goes right in there, zips right back up, and you're ready to go. That's the Hidden Woodsman 6x6 pouch. Go check them out, guys. Thanks.